Hey Rebels. Okay, so I am feeling extremely bashful right now. I am blushing. I am hearing strangers in the night exchanging glances. So here what we got here. Obviously this is like a love read, but Spirit wants to tap in to you a bit more. I feel like you you having a new interest is rather discomforting to you. Just to go through it real quick, Spirit would like for you to pay attention to the signs. Back here, behind the scenes, pay attention to the signs. They need you to let go of your pride because you are going to be be feeling like you're selling out, right? Then you're gonna feel like you're that you are selling out in regards to what your family has conditioned you to believe, what your friends have told you, how things are supposed to go. And Spirit said that with you being a new version of yourself, there's going to be a whole bunch of stuff that is going to be so new to you. And oh my goodness, the way that I am feeling right now, it's like obviously getting something that you want, but not quite knowing what to do with it, but knowing that you can trust yourself with it. But the fact is that you've never been treated this way before, and you've never experienced all that you are about to experience, and you're kind of sitting on edge, like what is about to happen next. You just trying not to rush straight to the the outcome aspect. What are we doing? um where is it that you see this going, type things. Spirit is saying that you are so mm, glued to your seat in anticipation that you really just are bracing yourself to calm down and just enjoy the moments. Spirit wants you to put together a gratitude list, right? In regards of yourself. What is it that you are grateful about as far as your attributes? What is it that you love about yourself? What is it that you are just ah, you just have this feeling that you should be praised about, that you should be mm, and I understand. So Spirit wants you to listen. It's we all over the place with this read. Spirit would like for you to detox the mindset of what it is that your friends would see for you, because there's something about your friends. Spirit is saying your friends have a limitation on what it is that you actually deserve in a partnership. Now, here on the table, it says it's in the details, honey. It is in the details. Not that you want this to be kept a secret, but you feel and you understand that this needs to be kept a secret because you don't want other people's opinions flooding in. Mm. They said, hold your horses, guard, like really, guard yourself from you. Guard yourself from you and you trying to find red flags that are not there. They said, don't go digging around for something that is not there. All right. They said that your intuition, your connection with your intuition is so high and so potent that you understand when a lesson is a lesson. And you also have learned to release and let go. And if anything was to break your heart, you know that it's not necessarily the person, but it was the anticipation. It was the fact that you got your hopes up so high that you jumped before yourself even made it to a certain point, that you allowed your spirit to be outside of your body versus being present. So yeah, you have a connection coming in, honey. And it's deep. It's deep. And but Spirit is also saying there is someone of your past that you need to continue to let go of, because you do not want to be in this new connection and have that mental attachment of rolling in the deep. Adele, we could have had it all. Rolling in the deep. That idea of somebody in your past that you saw as a love interest, that you experienced as a love interest. And so when you're with this new person, they don't want you thinking about that old person. Why is it that I couldn't have that with them? Because it's going to read on you. It's going to be seen on you. And so we are going to jump straight into these cards over here and see the energy that spirit needs you to pay attention to. And then we are going to jump into something else, okay? Okay. Shh. Baby, listen. Okay. I will be right back. If you can see my face right now, I damn near gave myself lockjaw with the way that my jaw was like my jaw was on the floor. Honey, look, spirit ain't playing with you. I don't know what type of path you've been on. I know you've been putting in work in regards to yourself. Shut up, spirit. We need to move this over because that says it's in. Okay. Bottom of the deck energy now. Before I shuffle the deck, we had the Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So you have walked away from the hopes of a lot of what you once felt things should be, that person who you thought that you were supposed to be with. But Spirit is saying, with you being in this Queen of Pentacles energy, honey, you need to understand that it takes a special person to be able to not just not handle you, to embrace you, to mirror the energy that you are in without you feeling like you need to supplement for the places where they lack. Spirit said they don't want you carrying the weight of anybody else anymore within an intimate connection. They really want you to be able to enjoy this quality of life that you never got to experience before. Oh, confirmation. Spirit really wants you. I'm not even looking at the table, honey. We channeling. Spirit really wants you to be able to have, even if it seems like like it's temporary. Spirit really wants you to use that if it's indeed a temporary experience. Spirit wants you to, because they're not telling me. Spirit wants you to enjoy and see yourself being enjoyed and see yourself being respected, right? This is not enjoyment like you're a toy, but this is just genuinely two people enjoying each other's company no matter how far it goes. Shit. Anyway, they're saying that they want to give you the experiences. The experiences of you being able to embrace yourself, being in your authentic character, even if it's you being so bashful and you just feeling rather flush, and just smiling from ear to ear and not having to worry about this, how someone is after you or what they're trying to trick you or persuade you to do. The fact that you are willing to wait for those perfect opportunities. Honey, let's go ahead and get to this table now. Eight of Cups, you left a lot behind. You walked away from so much. And you are no longer trying to deal with any of the past bullshit that you dealt with. Now, I've announced it within previous reads. This is a deck that I've had for a couple years. But within this past week, this is my first time really using it. So to see these cards come out. Honey, you got the Queen of Pentacles, the Sun, Chariot, Ace of Pentacles at the center of the read, right on top of partnership, in connection with, it's in the details, and connection. Then you have the Lovers, the Five of Wands, the Four of Cups, but the Ace of Cups as the overall energy. The fact that I see this crow right here, there's dragonflies in the back, right? Dragonflies in the back. There's lotus coming out of the water on lily pads. I'm also seeing fish, right? Not quite sure if they're koi fish, but that's the energy that it gave me. Koi fish. But the fact that this crow is dropping a coin into this Ace of Cups, honey, there has been some wishes that you have made. Not hopes, not dreams, but there has been some wishes that you have sent out to the universe in regards of your energy, of the type of character that would match perfectly with you. And Spirit is saying that this is going to be a friend that you are going to have for a while, even if this is a temporary experience. The way that you two connect is definitely going to be on a meeting ship of beyond partnership. It's going to be a friendship. And when I first saw this card, I genuinely thought that it said friendship. And I was like, oh, that's beautiful, right? Spirit is saying that you and this person are going to be able to talk about just about anything. No, not just about, but no, y'all going to be able to talk about anything, right? Let me here with the sun. The Spirit wants you to embrace this, and even with me seeing the moon in the background of this chariot, they want you to know how balanced this connection is, this dynamic that you are about to be a part of. How beautiful this experience is going to be for you to be able to put it in your archive, for you to be able to check off that list that you didn't even write in on your bucket list of what you wanted to experience. You just knew that you wanted to have a connection. You wasn't sure about what type of connection because you've kind of had this scarcity mindset and this scarcity heart space where you haven't wanted to let somebody get in that close with you. But Spirit is saying, do not scare yourself from this opportunity. I was going to say situation, but this is not a situationship. Do not scare yourself from this opportunity. They said don't even detour. Do not self-sabotage yourself at all. With these horse on their hind leg, honey, I felt the energy of, even though they're horse, I felt raging bull. Like you just really want to rush into this. And it's this person, whomever this is going to be for you, you're going to miss them. Even when you're just freshly walking away from them, you're going to miss them. Even after just saying hello and greeting them. Because the way that they make you feel is one of those, where have they been all your life? I'm hearing, you got a friend in me. Listen, and with the Ace of Pentacles, this person is going to feel like home to you. This person is going to feel like, even though y'all may be sitting around and doing nothing, you are not going to feel like your time has been wasted at all. You are going to feel that, like, you are going to feel the energy of being productive. Just like how you have been on this spiritual journey of working on yourself internally. Just being around this person. No, Spirit said this is not codependency. This is not you being clingy to others, outsiders looking in. They're going to, be judgmental, of course, about the PDA, public displays of affection. And they're, of course, going to feel that you both are clingy onto each other. They're going to feel like that, seeing you two just out eating and enjoying each other's company, they're going to feel that you all been together for all y'all lives. The way that people who don't know you, either of you, are going to observe and evaluate you two in your sense, in your companionship, it's just going to be so mind-blowing. It's going to make people believe that love actually exists. And you may not even be in love with this person. Just the fact of you just enjoying them and them enjoying you, and you feel no rush to put a title on it because you're embracing it, because it's something that's so, you just can't describe it. Though it says that it's all in the details, and that's all that it is, in the details. There's no pressure in this situation. And with the Lovers, and when this thing came out, I was like, oh my gosh, the choice. Okay, the Lovers landing right in between this Ace of Pentacles and this Five of Wands. This isn't about, Spirit said this isn't about a battle This isn't a battle at all. This is a rush of information, of downloads, of like droppings of messages just coming to you, just making your blood internally feel so warm and flushed. Spirit said that Spirit is saying that they really want you to be in the present with this person. They really want you to accept the messages that are coming in during your interaction and your time with them and away from them. Because it's going to teach you so much more about you being in a positive, vulnerable space. And that's something that you have not been in with anybody except for yourself, really. You may have a friend who you feel that you can really trust with this information, but Spirit is saying this is for you. This is not for you to give, a little bit of sweet nothings to somebody else's ear and let them live through you. Spirit said this is your little secret. This is something for you. This experience. Now I hear myself constantly saying this is something. Honey, this is something. Okay, this is something. But Spirit really wants you to get in tune, stupid. Get in tune with the understanding that you are grown. And it's not that you're even trying to keep it away from others. That you are, Spirit said, this is not about you being paranoid that someone's going to come around and ruin it, because there will be those who do try. But Spirit really wants you to have something for yourself. And Spirit is also saying that this person, it's not that they are trying to hide you from the world. They are equally trying to share in the space of themselves doing the same with you. They're not paranoid about anything messing it up. They just really want to enjoy you without the pressure of other people's opinions. Now, remember back here in the back it says family and tribe. Let go of you feeling like you a sellout for keeping this to yourself. Let go of you being prideful. Let go of you feeling like you can't show all parts of you. Now, though, there will be limitations because you don't want to rush in too quick and too thick. Why are we coming right here? The grief and sorrow. All right, so grief and sorrow. Can we have a clarifying message with that? Grief and sorrow with intuition. Okay. Spirit said, caution yourself. Once again, they just want to remind you, detach yourself from your past experiences and give this person an honest shot, because that's where most people fail at. They look at their past situations with other people and they allow it to create a paranoid space within them where they wind up projecting their old experiences onto their fresh experiences. And Spirit said, is saying that this is a very fresh energy for you. Let go of the pain of it all. They're reiterating it. Let go of the pain of it all. Of what you've been through. Those times are no more. And even if those people were to come back, you will wind up suppressing yourself from who it is that you are now. And Spirit really wants you to embody yourself in your authenticity. They want you to be able to be genuinely yourself. So allow yourself to be that. We're going to keep on bullet, honey. Be genuinely yourself. Nourish yourself. They said take this and completely cover up all that. Gotcha. So your apprehensiveness, your caution, your fears, don't concern yourself about it. If indeed there was to be something that happened that put a sour taste in your mouth, Spirit said, trust yourself that you will know to let go respectfully and walk away. Just go into whatever this connection is, just knowing that you respect yourself so much that indeed, if this became a trial and error situation, obviously it's not this, but if indeed you ran into a trial and error situation before this comes into your life, trust yourself that you will walk away in the moment of disrespect, that you will speak up for yourself in the moment of disrespect. This does not mean that you need to lash out, because why give someone who you are going to leave behind that energy of you lashing out, of you being so emotional, of, oh my goodness, this always happened to me. Spirit say, don't do that to yourself. Baby, you need to get back into the space of fantasizing about your happy place and not being in that space of limerence where you are force fitting someone to be in your idea of your fantasy. They say fantasize about yourself. Who are you? What? How do you show up as? Don't fake the funk, honey. Be all that you are. All right. Now, here with this Four of Cups, it's amazing that this Four of Cups aligned right here with all of this. Seeing this one right here in grief, hiding in the shadows, while you have this other one with her wings spread, saying, hey, it's a new day. Let's go out and enjoy ourselves. So Spirit said, if you are seeking, stop seeking. Allow what's meant for you to come to you. Allow what's meant for you to greet you, even if it comes across as a test. This is about trusting yourself with you. How can you trust anyone with you if you don't trust yourself with you? How can you expect someone to love you if you don't know what loving you is like? Baby, where we going? What do you want, Kipper-ish? Babe, okay. My apologies. Earth Angel. Earth Angel. Will you be mine? Honey, be a fool for yourself. Be a fool for yourself. Always give yourself that fresh core of energy, like that deep down within in your gut, pulling at the back of your belly button, freshness of energy. The butterfly feelings, the gut stressing, tingling energy, Spirit said, rid of that. Trust in you. Now, Rebels, we are about to wrap up this message because it's time for you, says the baby, in a conflict. Okay, the dragons, duels, conscious choices. You are a beast. You are very much so someone special. Confirmation. Oh, 23 on the card and 23 on the clock. 23, 23, 23. Honey, you are definitely someone very special. And Spirit wants you to know that. Spirit wants you to get out there and enjoy your life. And know that others are watching your energy. But when this energy comes in and meets you, you're going to know it. There will be no denying it unless you have that fool's mindset of, once again, limerence, force-fitting your fantasy onto someone else because you feel that they have potential. Spirit said, be done with the interest in potential and accept someone for exactly who they are. Just like you want someone to accept you for exactly who you are and where you are at. Baby, where are we going over here? I'm going to be shocked. Goodness. Be open to receiving right over the Chariot. They said, look, stop hesitating. Stop procrastinating on what it is. And I'm just noticing, honey, it's very fruitful. And you got your little sidekick right here. Okay? I'm getting the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Honey, be open to receiving. You may be a person who, at times, you dress very, spontaneous. when you feel your blood boiling, when you feel, your blood warming up. And at times you cover up because you don't want to be seen. And Spirit said that's okay. They're not asking you to put yourself out on Front Street and to look like you're desperate and that you're needy. Spirit said just be open to receiving. That's all you need to do. Continue to be yourself and be open to receiving. What do you want? Talking to the cards, baby. And then you get another Ace of Pentacles. Be open to receiving. Honey, you got to feel the flowers down here. You got the mountain. And I saw how the mountain and, the spirit is coming from the mountain. You've been through so much. You have tackled so much. And Spirit really wants you to have that connection with someone where you can openly, freely be yourself in a no judgment space. Yes, there will be times of debate. Yes, there will be times that they have questions. But if you are so blocked off that you can't bear someone asking you a question for the sake of clarity, now you're not ready for this. You're not ready for this because this is something very special. Remember, it says all in the details. And they need you to let go of you feeling like you are selling out. Release your defenses when you know that this, in fact, has come in for you. Baby, I'm going to be shuffling. Honey, release it. Breakthrough. Rebels, let's get you out of here. Let's get you out of here. Wait. They said take this card and take this one and bring these two in the fog. Honey, okay. So to that person, in regards to that person, because in regards of that person, who it is that Spirit is telling you, do not connect this connection here with that person who you once upon a time wish that you would have been able to have all this goodness with. That person is bound and occupied because here you have the bond man within the fog. They have fear, they have obligations, they have guilt. Okay, so they are in a space where they are dealing with a whole lot of weight that they feel that they're trying to be an honorable person right now in a place where they do not want to be. I don't want to place this on top of their rig. Okay, we're going to set that right there to the side. Okay, so in there, getting clarity about their own self. But Spirit said that is no business of you to be paying attention to. So long as you are paying attention to what somebody else is going through in their life, you're not paying attention to yourself. They don't want you to be this bound person who's being strung along. Obviously, yeah, they're really being strung along. They feel that they are actually the one who's stringing someone else along because of their guilt and because of the weight that they are carrying. Trying to course correct some stuff, trying to be what they weren't with you, with someone else. And Spirit said, let them. Because you don't want to have that back and forth conversation, do you? You didn't like those back and forth conversations that never had clarity, that never came to understanding. Spirit said, let them have that. Yeah. That divine feminine energy. One more. Yeah, looking at their mistakes. That victim mind state. That victim mindset. And they got a whole state of issues. So Rebels, let's get you out of here. And it says, perhaps you are reminded all too often just how quickly the phase in your life can shift. One change after another. You are learning to adapt and grow. Be kind and gentle with yourself. And here, 101, starting over. Happiness is linked to your self-expression, growth, and experience. Learning from failures is key. Happiness is real, possible and around. Understand, okay, mm, understand its process and the pursuit of it. Joy is fuel. Joy is fuel. It's, it is in the time. Ooh, why am I saying in the time? It is in the little things and the big ones. Fails are fun. Start fresh. Baby, listen, it's time. It is time. You have all these changes that have been happening, all these things that have been occurring for you. It is time not for you to overgive. It is time for you to receive by you being in the present and sharing and giving the experience of yourself as someone is ready to do the same with themselves, with you. They just may not know that it's you yet. And obviously, you don't know that it's them. So, Rebels, I love and I adore you, but they're telling me to get this one. Okay. Oh, okay. Focus your intentions. Focus your intentions. This one, focus your intentions with honesty. It says, I cannot always accept the truth from others, but I can accept the truth for myself. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. Baby, what's your goal? What is your goal? What is your goal when you are sharing space with someone? Get your gratitude list together. Rebels, I love you and I adore you. But go live your life. Go make it do what it needs to do for you, honey. You got a lot of good energy coming with this connection. And it's a beautiful connection, honey. An Ace of Pentacles twice with the Ace of Cups. And that crow is dropping a Pentacles in the cup. Extras on top of extras on top of extras, honey. I don't know if you ever knew a love like this, even if it's not being in love, but just the respect of love and appreciation and gratitude. So, Rebels, go live your life. Go make it do what it needs to do for you, baby. I want to let you go so bad. I do. But I'm noticing the balance and the harmony that is coming in. This sun card right here is mirroring peace within this unity. Please be yourself. Don't try to be anything that you think that this person wants you to be. Be yourself. Show up as you. And you're going to know just by that if that is actually this. Go Rebels.